I want to put this into perspective for people who keep saying it's a bit of a cold. It's not a bit of a cold. Okay, let me put this into clear-cut perspective for you. A cold has put my son on life support twice. That's a normal common cold, which is rhinovirus. Now, RSV has put him on life support once. This is fully tubed, breathing for him, sedated, cannot move, chest physio, cough assist, with the risk that he would never have the tube out. Because Vinny's lungs muscles are weak, every time he has a tube down his throat or his nose, he runs the risk of not being able to come off that ventilator and to breathe for himself. So potentially every time my son gets a bit of a cold, he could die. So, or have a tracheostomy in place. I'm not living in fear. I live in fear anyway. My son has a terminal illness. I live my whole fucking day in fear. Like literally full on fear. So yeah, I am concerned because the last 2 years, my son has been healthy. I've been able to take him out and I've actually taken him into shops in cold and flu season, which I never do anyway for the risk of catching rhinovirus because most people are wearing masks and I feel somewhat safer. So that's the point. We do have to live with this. If people don't want to be vaccinated, that's down to them. I have no problem with that. My problem is that nothing is being put into place to protect the vulnerable because people like you have this common misconception that a common cold is fine for kids like Vinny. He cannot breathe independently that well. He cannot cough and clear all that phlegm that you get from a cold. So why the hell am I going to risk his life with COVID as well? I've protected him from colds and flus all his life and I will continue protecting him from COVID.